Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. It is March 30th. Hope everyone is doing well today. It is a beautiful day. I hope everyone is doing okay at home. I know most people here have not left their house yet. So, I hope everyone is doing alright. You're being productive like I am. You know, you might as well find something to do productive while you're at home, guys, and, you know, trade the market. That's good, I guess. What's up, Joseph? What's up, MP? What's up, Mark Cuban? What's up, Netron? What's up, Tyler, Scott, Judge, Jay, Texas? What's up, bro? What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. Hope we all are doing okay. Yeah, so let's take a look at the market itself here. SPY is just pushing up and breaking highs right now. This is the SPY right here. So the previous closing price, just to throw it up. No, that's the moving averages. No, it's too confusing. Too many. There we go. This is the previous close. So we are above that now. You can see how much the stock actually respected that level. We're at 255 now, so the market's not looking that bad here. But this is the overall market right here, the SPY. We also have, just to look at some gap ups here, we got SPCB, which is a previous runner I've seen before. It's gapping up from 52 cents roughly to $1.11. We have PSTV, some penny stocks moving, gapping up from 144 to 223. We've got BLPH. This one's really running up here from 1260s to 1820s. Big run up for BLPH. We've got OMI. APT, one of Mitch's favorite stocks, gapping up from 11 to 13s. You got AHPI here. Before I do this, let me check the volume and make sure everybody's not yelling at me with the volume. There we go. Is that better? Let me know what the music's like. What's up, guys? I've been home for 5 days. Yeah, I've been home for 2 weeks, man. You can see my hair. I can't get a haircut, you know? And so I'm gonna just channel my 80s rocker inner self and grow my hair out crazy, you know? Because I can't get a haircut. One thing I will say is that the beard is certainly helping my trading, man. I'm not superstitious at all, but the beard is the only reason I'm winning trading right now, 100%. There's no other, you know, way it could be. The beard is definitely helping me. Ask Isaac. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, man. The scalping video was great content. Hey, brother, happy to help, man. I'm just like I said, I'm not really. It's not that I'm trying to make great content. It's just that I'm trying to tell people what the strategy I used last week, because that was 100%. Like at least 3 or 4 times last week, I did that strategy for my first trade, and it worked. I'm not gonna say it's gonna work every time, because sometimes the market does kind of fake you out as it breaks lows, but my strategies last week were very similar to that overall. Like I would use similar support and resistance, breakout and breakdown strategies to ride momentum in a certain direction with following stocks of the market, and it was just a really profitable way to trade last week, and so I didn't lose it all last week. Ended the week up $400. Let me see what my account's at now, actually. Yeah, where you're at. What? It says here I lost money. That doesn't sound right, though. Maybe I traded too much. Let me upload my TraderView stats from this day here, because maybe I traded too much. I don't know. I mean, I'm still up $2,100 in profit, but maybe I traded too much Friday. I don't know why my account balance is like that. Maybe they're slow with updating it. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna upload this to TraderView real quick, just so I can see I took big size. Maybe that's it. Let's see. This was the 27th. I'm going to filter that. I'm just going to name this filter 1. I named it filter 1, as you guys can see that. I gotta upload this here. If you guys want to see it, you can. I mean, I'm just going to import trades, choose file. Remember, I named it filter 1. Filter 1. Upload. Yeah, see, $493. Ooh, maybe I used too big of sizing. Maybe that was it. I don't remember trading that big, but I guess when I scalped with 1,000 shares each, maybe I just used way too big of sizing. Let me see. Let me calculate that. I don't even think I could afford 3,200. Oh, 3,200 as a whole. Man. Let's see how much commissions that is, because that might make sense, actually. I might have lost like $100. That's bummer, though, because I thought I ended every day green, and I did kind of. Like, if we look at my reports view, what was last week? Last week was 23 to 30. Yeah. Oh, I gotta upload the rest. But yeah, I mean, it was a good week. But let me see, 0.006. Yeah, my commission for yesterday, or on Friday, was about $200, and so that's the thing I gotta work on. It's alright. Are you going long with the beard? I don't know. I'll probably go. See, the beard is something that I can cut myself. I can just shave my beard off. And so probably not. Probably not. Because, to be honest, my wife hates the beard. My daughter loves the beard because, I don't know. My daughter probably likes the beard because when I go to my daughter's snooty school, all her friends gossip about my wife and I, that we are so young compared to all their parents, and it probably embarrasses my daughter a little bit. And so I'm sure my daughter likes me growing the beard out so I don't look like, so I don't look like a 20-year-old walking into her school and embarrassing her as like a super young parent. Is most likely. And thinking about it, I've never really thought about it in that way, but that's probably why my daughter gets mad at me if I shave my beard. Watch, now my daughter's gonna grow up and like marry Grizzly Adams, Yeah, 100%. It was over trading, and that's okay. Like I said, it's all right. I'm still learning and growing myself, and I just try to be honest with people about my trading in general. It was still a profitable week for sure. Uh-oh, you're gonna go short on the beard, Austin? Don't do it, man. Don't go short on the beard, bro. Alright, so let's look at some news, guys. But yeah, we'll see if we can come back today. I think I kind of found my groove a little bit. SPCB is looking interesting. Oh, dude, I'm already the cool dad, man. Trust me. Maddie, my daughter's like, my dad has a YouTube channel. So I'm like automatically the cool dad, man. At least I think I am. I think I'm like the cool dad. But like, the funny thing is that I don't let her tell anybody I have the channel. You know? Like, I don't tell anybody. Like seriously, like if she went and told her friends, like, yeah, my dad has an Amazon business and a YouTube channel, her friends would probably think I'm unemployed. You know what I mean? Like, they would probably think I'm one of those entrepreneurs that just kind of say that because they're not doing anything, right? And so I just tell her not to tell her friends like what I do, you know. And so, but to her, we're young, and I run a YouTube channel, and so to her, I'm the cool dad, you know. But all right, but yeah, let's go over some news. Alright, first one we're looking at is SPCB. SPCB. Alright, so this is apparently some type of tracking technology, and I'm going to go ahead and read this from Dow Jones Newswires, and it says, quote, Supercom shares rose 62% to 84 cents after the company said it has shipped equipment designated for an urgent pilot of its COVID-19 citizen quarantine compliance technology. This is a tracking company, guys. A tracking company. The technology company said the equipment is comprised of products in its Pure Health tech suite to include the PureCare smartphone and PureTag ankle bracelet, and offers a web-based SaaS command and control center to monitor and manage quarantine compliance. Supercom said the pilot will run in 2 operational modes: smartphone only for low-risk cases on a larger scale, and smartphone with ankle bracelet for more sensitive cases. They also said the products are designed to assist government efforts in combating the spread of the virus through people location tracking and stay-at-home compliance rules being implemented around the globe. Everybody short this company. I mean, I'm not really saying to do that, but this is a tracking company, you know? Like, they're literally trying to track people. Like, and I think stay-at-home orders are necessary, but do I think we should track them like we're in Minority Report? No. You know? If they, you know, like, just watch them. If you catch them out, throw them in jail, you know? Like, I'm down for that. Which is crazy, man. This is a tracking company. Yeah, man, that's a tracking company, man. I'm not for that. We'll see what happens, but I don't know if I like that, man. Right, who's gonna volunteer, man? Oh, here you go, government. Track me, please, if I leave. You know, this is like Minority Report going on here, man. I'm not for that. Yeah, this is like Black Mirror all over again, man. You know, with those little drones. Then we got PSTV here, gapping up from 140s to 229. Alright, so this is Plus Therapeutics, and they said Monday they agreed to license a bunch of their rare cancer drug product candidates from a private-based radiotherapeutic company called Nanotexas Therapeutics Incorporated. This is all quoting from Dow Jones Newswires. It says, quote, the pharmaceutical company said the transaction terms include upfront payment of $400K in cash to Nanotex and $300,000 in Plus voting stock. Plus will pay up to $136.5 million in development and sales milestone payments and a tiered single-digit royalty on U.S. and European sales. And the transaction is expected to close in the second quarter of this year for PSTV. So yeah, they're licensing a rare cancer drug product candidate from Nanotex, which is a Texas-based radiotherapeutic company for PSTV. We'll see what happens. We also got BLPH. I can't remember what sector BLPH is from, but I have traded it before. I want to say it is crypto, but I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen this one. Just tell us you're unemployed. I mean, I'm not. I make above the median income in the U.S. I'm just gonna say that. But yeah. Yeah, I got you. I'll lower the music. Yeah, that should be a little bit better. Let me know if that's a little bit better. Alright, but yeah, BLPH, we're looking at this one now. This one is up with, let me see, I'm going to go ahead and quote this one, and this is from MT Newswires. It says, Belleferon Therapeutics, which is BLPH, and this is all quoting, a clinical stage biotherapeutics company said pre-market Monday it started treatment with the Inopulse inhaled nitric oxide system in patients with diagnosed COVID-19. The treatment being carried out at the University of Miami School of Medicine follows a recent decision by the US FDA to grant emergency expanded access that allows Inopulse to immediately be used to treat COVID-19 under the care and supervision of a patient's physician. And this is all quoting from them now. And again, this is from BLPH. It says, quote, We believe the first patients with COVID-19 to start treatment with Inopulse. Hey, I appreciate the sub Fuse. Thank you, sir. Could be a, and this is all quoting again, could be a critical step in the fight against this pandemic due to the therapy's potential to halt disease progression and reduce the need for ventilation support, said Belleferon Chief Executive Officer Fabian Tenenbaum in a statement. And that's all quoting again from MT Newswires. So yeah, apparently their inhaled nitric oxide system helps to halt disease progression and reduce the need for ventilation support in COVID-19 patients for BLPH. And so I'm sure that, I mean, that's pretty solid news. This one's up like what? Close to 50%. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%, man. You get a lot of people. I'm an entrepreneur. It's like, dude, no, you're not. You live at home with your parents, man. You're not an entrepreneur. Like, get out of here, man. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Ismail. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, you know, BLPH, we'll see what happens. What else we got today, guys? OMI. We can look at OMI here. OMI gapping up from 550 all the way to 740 here for OMI. Let's look up the catalyst for this one as well. Alright, so this is reaffirmed guidance, and Owens & Minor, which is OMI, is up as the and medical supplies company reaffirmed its financial guidance. The company expects 2020 adjusted net income in the range of 50 cents to 60 cents a share. All right, so yeah, they basically restated their guidance, and it's up because of it. OMI gapping up from 550 to 740s. We'll see what happens with this one as well. We got APT here, Alpha Pro Tech, medical mask and supplies company, and I'm sure they're loving life right now. But we'll see what happens with APT. We also have a few other ones like Cake. Cheesecake Factory is back up here. Probably get up on the stimulus. Let me see. I mean, I don't know. Cheesecake Factory is not paying rent in April, and also has furloughed thousands of employees. How does that work, though? I mean, it's just one. Like, this is a like, there's a bunch of Cheesecake Factory. It's a man, I can't think of the word. It's a what's it called when you lease the rights to your restaurant to people? I'm gonna have to look it up. It's a common word. I just can't think of it right now. Somebody in the chat will help me out. I can't think of the word. Like they say, it doesn't. You can't call it living with your parents if you pay them rent. I guess that's true. I don't know. Who's going to Cheesecake Factory right now? What's it called when you lease the rights to your restaurant and, you know, you have to pay them royalties? It's a Subway's one, McDonald's is one. It's a, I can't think of it, man. I'm running short. It's too early. It's a very common word. When y'all hear it, y'all are gonna be like, John, you're an idiot. Maybe I'm getting old. That Malian nation in my brain is slowing me down. Franchise, thank you. It's a franchise. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, man. It's a franchise, right? The Cheesecake Factory is a franchise. We have one in Louisiana off of Bluebonnet in Louisiana. We got one out here too. It's just a franchise, man. So they're just not going to pay rent for any of their franchises, for any of their locations. They're just not going to pay rent. Who's going there anyway? Yes, I read chat. Microwave your takeout food, it kills the virus. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, my man Andrew, I appreciate the sub, brother. Welcome to the team, man. As well as Ismail, Fuse. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the love, team. Alright, guys. We got it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm reading the chat, man. Alright. But yeah. I don't like this song, man. I'm not feeling this song. It's like do 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 do. It's too much. All right, but yeah. Aside from that, I mean, we got some other stuff here, but mostly we got the market is kind of up right now. Look at the market, man. The market's making some moves here. Let's go ahead and look at this because this is some pretty big moves with the market. That's AMD specifically gapping up, so maybe we'll get some nice volatility here. Here's the market itself, and it's up. Gapping up from 253.40s to 255.50, so gapping up about $2.10 roughly. I'm going to go ahead and read the ETF preview for this, and this is just for the overall market, and it says, quote, and again, this is from MT Newswires. It says, stock futures were mostly choppy as COVID-19's concerns persisted. The virus has infected 732,153 globally and left 34,686 dead, as compiled by Johns Hopkins University, leading to widespread national border and industry shutdowns. President Trump said U.S. social distancing guidelines are to stay on through April, and U.S. COVID-19 deaths could hit 200,000, said National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases Director Anthony Fauci. Meanwhile, Kristalina Georgieva, managing director of the International Monetary Fund, said the world has entered into a recession that will be worse than the one after the financial crisis of 08 and 09. In economic data releases, the February reading of the National Association of Realtors Pending Home Sales Index will be out at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, with estimates for a decline of 1.6% according to Econoday. This compares with the prior month's 5.2% gain. And at 10:30 Eastern, the Dallas Fed survey will release results for the month of March, with expectations for the General Activity Index to show a reading of -6 compared with the prior reading of 1.2. Just to move on to some commodities really quick here. We got crude that's down over 5% today. So we got crude oil that's down big. We can look at it here. Big drop in crude. We have the U.S. Oil Fund, which is down over 6% for the U.S. Oil Fund. We have natural gas is down 2%. We can look at UGAZ here. We got natural gas that's down 2%. We have silver down 3%. I don't know what the underlying asset of silver is. We have the U.S. natural gas fund is down nearly 3%, which is UNG. We have gold is up 1%. We can look at UGLD. Not really moving too much. We have the Spider Gold Trust is marginally lower. Silver is down some 3%. The iShares Silver Trust is down nearly 3% as well. But the market's kind of up today, and if it's green today, it'll be the first 2 days that we have been green in a while, I think. I'm going to have to look a little bit closer here. 1 green day, 2 green days. Okay, so yeah, last 3 days, we've actually been up. Aside from that huge drop in the market, Friday, you can see this huge drop before the bell Friday. You know, the market's been doing okay. We'll see what we get. It should be an interesting day. What's up, Myers? Anyone think we are going into a depression? I don't know, man. It's tough to tell. It really is. I mean, it depends, man. It's tough to tell. It really is. It's very difficult to actually figure it out and tell. And the reason for that is just because, you know, here's the thing, right? I do think most of this is caused from lower manufacturing numbers and lower economic moves because of the coronavirus. You know, when people stay home and very few businesses are staying open, and even the businesses that are staying open are not getting any business because everybody's home. The only businesses that are still getting customers is food and food delivery, and that's mostly at like grocery stores, food and food delivery. And so with everything else essentially shut down and not doing business, that's going to drastically affect our economy in a negative way like it has the last few months. Now, the question is, when this gets better, when we're allowed to leave our houses, when the virus clears up, if and when, that should positively affect the market. Like I said, if and when it gets better, because there's no telling how long this is going to take, how long this quarantine is going to ultimately last. But if and when it gets better, by that logic, stocks should potentially rebound a solid amount. At the same time, though, we're pumping a lot of money into the market, and so, you know, we'll see how much the compensating move is if and when the virus clears up. And I think that's the stuff you really got to look at. The market has drastically dropped on all fronts, you know, over the last few months. You know, here's where we were at before. And if you look at, if this is the daily chart, and if you look at any stock, you look at AMD, MU, anything here, they're all doing this. They're all doing extremely similar things here. Like if you look at the daily chart, they all look very, very similar. Whether I look at like cannabis, like CGC, whether I look at AMD, MU, Roku, Tesla, you name it. Whatever we're looking at, it looks almost identical to what the SPY is doing, regardless of what kind of trend it was in before this move happened. Everything has just been dropping the last few months. And so, you know, I know a lot of people are buying that up. And it's an interesting thing to look at and consider where it's going to go, what's going to happen with it ultimately. So we'll see. Alright, somebody wanted me to look at AYTU, I think. Johnson & Johnson, Leo. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's look at the catalyst behind this. All right, so I'm getting some catalyst here that said Johnson & Johnson is going to begin human trials on a COVID-19 vaccine by September. Phase 1 trials are supposed to start then. So yeah, they basically said that they have identified a lead candidate in their efforts to make a COVID-19 vaccine. I think whoever makes this vaccine is going to take over the planet, and I think most companies understand that. And so there's a big race to see who comes out with the vaccine, because whoever comes out with the vaccine is going to be set in stone as in a business sense, and they're going to be very well taken care of, whoever comes up with this vaccine. And so I think a lot of companies, big and small, are scrambling to try to make a vaccine for the COVID-19 and save the planet, not just for moral reasons. I think for business reasons, obviously they're doing that as well. Well, we've been in an up market for 10 years. It's just time for us to go down. And yeah, I mean, maybe so. But at the same time, like I said, I think when you consider... What, bud? What, buddy? Alright. Come here. What? Give me a hug, buddy. Alright. Love you, buddy. Alright. You can play it. Sorry. My son just came and started talking to me. But yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, man, I think if you really think about what causes the stock market to go up, right? A lot of companies are losing business. A lot of companies are laying people off. A lot of companies aren't going to be able to sustain. And with people staying home, with all these lockdown orders in place, companies and our businesses are not going to be getting much business, you know. And so with that said, you know, understandably that's going to tank the market. Now, I still think it's going to bounce back, possibly, but it might not. Maybe it just continues dropping. You know, and I don't think acting like the drop in the market is not from the virus is like a good thing. I think it's very self-evident that this drop is from the virus. People are staying home. Look at when this drop happened. It started when the virus started to run rampant. Bill Ackman has made like $1 billion from shorting the market and predicting this crash, and he was able to predict it because he looked at China. He saw the potential to affect our economy here, and he took action beforehand. Same guy that shorted Herbalife. I respect him just because he's shorting that pyramid scheme company. Speculative pyramid scheme company. Yeah, that's my son. What's up, Vaughn? What's up, Tim? Yeah, buddy.
Can we do the Mario Party thing? Can we be on the team?
You want to be on my team next time?
Yeah.
You know who won yesterday, right?
Yeah,
Maddie didn't win.
Mama.
No, Mama didn't win either. Who do you think won the game yesterday,
You.
man? Who was Yoshi? I was. That's right, man.
I remember all the
Trying to take away my credit, dude. I'm the champ of Mario Party, guys. We had a family game of Mario Party yesterday, and let me tell you, it was the end of the world, man. We were all fighting. There was cursing. You know, there was anger. I was stealing people's stars in Mario Party. In the end, me reigned champion in Mario Party. As the family champion, I won. Everybody hated me, you know. Who won, Jack?
I'm the champion of Fruit Ninja and Mario Party this family.
Yeah, you're the champion of Fruit Ninja. That's right.
And
But who won Mario Party?
you, so you're the champion of Mario
That's right.
I'm like a teeny tiny bit. I'm the champion too.
That's
at
right.
Mario Party.
You are the champion. That's right.
I'm the champion at all the wait, are we the champ of all the games in this family?
Hold on, buddy.
The game you downloaded yesterday, the champion added in like 1 round.
Anyone receive a Fed check yet? Buy Oxy stocks? Anyone receive? No. John cheated? I might have, man. Dude, let me tell you. It was the end of the world, dude. It was the end of the world. I stole somebody's star in Mario Party. Whole family freaked out. Whole family hated me for a solid 10-15 minutes in Mario Party. And so... Nah, I wasn't player 1 though. I was like player 3. But yeah, man. Everybody hates me now. You know.
Can I play Mario Party down here?
Yeah, just not on the TV. Oh yeah, you could play it.
Can I play it on the TV?
Yeah, if you got it up already, you can. Alright, but yeah, this is the market, guys. We'll see what happens. Johnson & Johnson is up because of a vaccine that they're putting out. They say human trials are going to start in September. But the market's up. We're at 256 here. Hey, thank you, Tiny. I appreciate it. Yeah, we've been playing board games. I'm way too competitive for that, though. I'm way too competitive. Like, we've been playing Speed, the card game. I appreciate the sub, Bravo. Thank you, sir. We've been playing Speed, the card game. Everybody's hating me. My daughter and I play Texas Hold'em with pennies. Look, I know everybody's going to be like, John, you're starting her gambling too young. It's just pretend. Nobody's keeping the pennies. It's just a way to keep score. You know what my response was? My mother-in-law was over here last weekend, and my daughter and I were playing Texas Hold'em, and she got mad at me for playing and started kind of chastising me because I was playing Texas Hold'em with my daughter, and my response was, do you get mad at parents when they bring kids to Chuck E. Cheese? Chuck E. Cheese is a little child's casino. Nobody's mad at them for it. Nobody's mad at Chuck E. Cheese when like a little child's casino. You know what I mean? Nobody has a problem with Chuck E. Cheese. I play Texas Hold'em with fake pennies with my daughter. Everybody loses their stuff. Chuck E. Cheese is still over there running a child's casino. Alright. But yeah, market's still pushing up. PSTV, market's still running up. We can look at PSTV. I don't think I looked at this one yet. Oh no, I did look at this one. I can't remember what the catalyst was for this one, but I have looked at this one once. We also have another market news source I can go over if you guys want. What's up, Junior? What's up, brother? Alright, so yeah, Plus Therapeutics, which is PSTV, is licensed. What, buddy?
If you get a blue Shy Guy card in Mario Party,
What?
if you get a blue Shy Guy card in Mario Party, you want to use it because it could do something mean to the other team.
It can do something mean?
Yeah.
Alright, bud. Thank you for that brilliant piece of advice, Jack. I really appreciate it, buddy. No, I love my mother-in-law, man. I'm just kind of saying, and let me see. I'm not trying to listen. I love my mother-in-law. I'm not trying to, you know. I love my mother-in-law. I'm not talking bad about her. I'm just saying, you know. They gotta have an even standard here. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, people get mad at poker for some reason, but, you know, they take their kids to little child casinos like Chuck E. Cheese. Makes no sense, you know. And I'm not against any of it. I'm just saying. But yeah, PSTV is licensing a potential drug candidate from Nanotex in Texas. That's what's going down with PSTV. AMD really rip it up here. I think this is probably just a market move. Alright, let's get Mitch in here. Alright. You're awesome. Hey, thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. I try, bro. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all are being productive from home. There we go. We got Mitchy Mitch in here. Let me get him in here.
Yo.
There he is. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
We got Mitchy Mitch in here, guys. All right.
What's going on, team? Y'all staying safe? Washing those hands?
Yep. Sanitizing it up, you know. All right, guys, we got Mitch in here.
Oh, especially when you're on the computer, you know, those hands go to the face real quick.
Right. Hey, the dirtiest part of your house is actually your remote control. Your remote control is dirtier than your toilet seat. You know, fresh facts. Yeah.
Clean your mouses.
Right.
Clean your mouses.
Yeah, 100%. Because your hands are dirty, bro. Your hands are dirty. Everybody's hands are dirty.
I realize it.
And so what you touch the most is the dirtiest part of your house, like your mouse, your remote control. Don't ever eat and then touch your remote and then eat again, you know.
I waited like a little bit over a week for a Lysol to arrive, but I got another Lysol bottle, so
Yeah.
there you go.
Mitch.
All right. Good morning. How we doing, fam?
I got too many windows up on my computer, bro. I'm gonna fix this.
All right. Good morning. How we doing? Douglas, Bryce, Netron, Kyle, Pasadora, Cedric, Andy, Mr. Wright, Howard, Joe. What's going on, Austin, Jared, Adam, Scott in the house. Where's my boy Ken? Mark Cuban. We got a billionaire in the house, guys. All right, we got JB in the house. What's going on? Junior. How we doing, everybody? Good morning. Ray, Texas. I made some great brisket the other day. Might have to put it up on my off topic.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I've been looking at Facebook's marketplace where you can like buy stuff from people down the street, and they got a bunch of people selling briskets for like $60-$70 down the street. I'm about to go get one.
Ooh, gonna have to get that brisket, boy.
Yeah, man. I'm about to have to go grab one of them things, man.
All right, guys. Good morning, guys. How we doing, man? Just checking out some of the stocks, some of the plays, and really excited, man. I'm getting wild with it, man. I'm gonna get a little wild today. I'm actually gonna buy a plane ticket, man. I know people are gonna hit me up in the chat about that, but buy a plane ticket in August.
Man, I don't know. I mean, maybe August it might be cleared up. Might be a good idea.
Yeah, my thing is, I think we're gonna get a little window time. I think the peak is gonna hit, just start going down for a little while. The summer months come, and everyone's gonna kind of lay off of it for a little while. And unfortunately, I feel that it's gonna come back in the winter time, but I think that won't really spike up until like October.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be a little bit more prepared for it when it does come back too. I think it's
exactly.
I think it's gonna turn into a seasonal illness that we get once
Exactly.
we have a season. But hopefully Johnson and Johnson, gets on that and makes that vaccine.
Yeah, man, I'll be excited. I'm looking at some Hawaii tickets, man, on the cheap. You don't get to go to Hawaii every now and then.
Right. Hey, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've never been either.
Yeah, man, it's definitely on the bucket list. Sometimes you got to make them happen.
Right. For sure. I'm with you.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and start looking at some stocks. I know everyone wants to start talking stocks here. We can start running through some. It's going to be interesting. Trump pulling back his kind of opening day. The opening day that he wanted to do like right by Easter time and pushing it back to the end of the month.
For everybody for lockdown to be over?
I think that makes a big change in the market. I think the market was kind of happy that he was saying that. People were starting to buy up based upon that. And I think it was really a negative news for him to push it back.
Yeah.
Because he's the, I think, kind of the fighter of let's get it as quick as possible.
Right.
And so if he's saying we need to push it back, it's a negative catalyst in my eyes.
Yeah. I mean, think about how this is going to affect elections. Like that's what he's
100%.
that's what he's shooting for. Is he doesn't want this to be looming over his head during election season. But the bigger question is, are they even going to hold elections? Because online voting is way too easily manipulated. And so
100%.
what are they going to do? Is Trump just going to stay president for longer? You know what I mean? Which would be, I don't know how many times that's ever happened in history. That's the big question, is what happens with elections if this is still going on during that time.
Woo, Tyler, you know about it, man. That's where I might be heading.
Yeah.
Tyler knows it, man. Lived in Maui for 3 years.
Super expensive. I've never been there though. I've never been there though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they got some shortages. I mean, my thing is, I'm trying to pick somewhere where it's not so populated. Not so populated, still can have a good vacation, can, limit myself by picking I'll probably pick a smaller hotel than just a bigger hotel. And at the end of the day, hey, risk and reward, right? That's what we teach guys.
Right. Yeah, hey, you're betting it. Hey, it's a gamble, but it might pay off,
Hey, you got to have some risk and reward in life. That's the only way to take it and approach it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look here. Some stocks. I know you've seen the move probably on ABT.
Yeah. APT? Oh, no, I haven't looked at ABT yet.
ABT.
No, I haven't seen that one.
ABT is, this is the test that supposedly can be done in 15 minutes. 5 minutes for positive test, 15 minutes for a negative test. This has gone absolutely ridiculous, guys. This stock moved up in pre-market from 75 all the way past 90.
Hey, hold
That's
it down.
a ridiculous
back.
move here.
I'll be right back. My bad.
So, no, you're good. I'll definitely be watching this one. ABT is going to be hot stock to watch today. Definitely got support. I think you need to see it get back above 85 for you to play it on the bullish side. If not, it's still in kind of this bear pattern, trying to catch here down by maybe 79 on the downside. But this one's going to be definitely one to play, guys. That's ABT. ABT there. Let me put up the supporting news article with it. I got you guys. I'll put up the news article also. Here you go. This one's good from Business Insider. Boom. That's the FDA approval for the coronavirus test on ABT. Tiny. Don't always think that there, I put it up for you, Isaiah. But Tiny, don't always think that it's too expensive. Stock like this, I could even trade with an intro account. I would just try to get 50 shares. Why 50 shares? Because this one has an easy $1 little small range, and the full range is from 81 up there to 91. That's $10 range. So 50 shares, even 30 shares can make you great money in this stock, believe it or not. You just have to get a good entry, understand your risk and reward, know where the support is, and know that your reward needs to be just as big, if not bigger. Isaiah, you know how it goes. Sometimes we don't look. It's like that guy that goes to walk inside the store and the sign says, try the other door, and he's still just slamming the door. What time frame do I use, Orlando? Well, right there is the 15-minute. When I like to look at things in a bigger time frame, I really want to find kind of the resistance and the support. So I used a 15-minute to go back. I like to use dailies to find long term. Then I go in it by hourly and say, all right, so we've been kind of consolidating in these areas hourly wise. And then I want to go even smaller, 15-minute. Okay, so we have a nice bottom here at 80.72, but the big bottom's here at 77.50. The big resistance is here at 85. We want to make sure that it gets above that and starts getting some lift and some juice and volume before we get into the stock on the plus side. All right, let's go ahead and move in a little bit here. All right, NCLH. All right, I'll get into that one. And Jack, I got you on AMD. I got some news on that one too. So you look at NCLH. This is the cruise lines, guys, the cruise liners. Definitely, I would look for these to kind of keep on their downtrend. I really don't think that 20 is going to come back anytime soon. What I would look to hold today is going to be kind of these closes from yesterday on Friday. 1571 would be the one that I would look to hold on NCLH. So I'll look to see if that one's going to head down towards the support. The support is at 960. I think this one could get cheap, man. These Carnival, CCL, CCCL doing the same thing. You guys see I have it marked right there. The close is going to be so vital for these. I think these are heading down towards their support. This CCL is 930. We'll watch that one also. And then you got Royal Caribbean, which is RCL. You can look at that one, and we could put the clothesline from Friday, same thing, clothesline at 40.23. That's what I would want to see it start heading down towards, and then head towards this 22.26 support. So I'm definitely bearish on these Caribbean cruise lines, as I think they'll be pulling back. Same thing is with the airlines, guys. We got American Airlines. I'll use the same thing, guys. The close from Friday as the resistance, and then I'll look for it to head down towards the support, which is 1025. You got UAL. Also, same kind of chart, guys. You see the pattern that I'm trying to show you guys, right? This is why I'm going through this, is I'm trying to show you guys a pattern in all these stocks, not just one of them. So same thing with LUV. I'd look for that close on Friday to hold, and I'd look for it to head down towards the major support, 30.50. These are all the kind of these are all the airline stocks that I'll be looking on the way down. Another one on the way down, guys, you can look at HTZ. The car rental companies are looking
Hertz.
really bad. Hertz and Avis are the two major ones. So Hertz, HTZ. Also, I'll look at the same kind of chart. Friday's high or the close to hold as resistance, which is 714. And I'll look for it to make another move down to the support, which was 338. Same. I'm trying to show you guys that the same pattern is there on the daily charts for a lot of stocks. So what you can do is you can start kind of doing pairs trading or looking at the correlation of these stocks and seeing which stocks really move together so that you can keep an eye on those. Other high resistance here, 1642. And we'll look for it to make a move back down to $8. So these are really looking bearish today. I want to look at some positive stocks before we really start going into it. I know it's 9:27, so let's look at the positive. Positive PTON, guys. PTON, I believe this is going to become a COVID play and should look to rip out through 2037s today. I really like this one if it can get above 28. I think if it holds 24 today on the downside, you could see that 27 today. So PTON, I definitely feel positive on this one. People are playing this one because they think people are at home and exercising. And I couldn't disagree with that.
Right, for sure.
Then we got AMD on the plus side today. These are the stocks that are moving because of cloud technology, guys. Cloud is really on the rise right now. And also you got to think about 5G in the long run. In the long run in this year, we're going to start busting out 5G. So these technology companies are the strong ones. I like AMD plus side, MU plus side. Both of these are really good in their business and really good in their margins. For 5G, I like QCOM, and I also like Microsoft. Those are the two that I'm looking at to get really bullish today. Microsoft is probably the strongest cloud company, and then QCOM would be the strongest 5G company. I actually have these on my long-term shopping list. All right, and that'll do it for me today, guys. The cloud is definitely opening up to the United States as we've seen more and more uses of it, especially in the medical fields. And so that's why these technology companies are really kind of getting that boost, because if we need the cloud technology because of this medical, it's just showing the need and this kind of speed that we need to ramp up the cloud use. Another one I'll put out there is ENPH. Has a Zacks rating of #1, which is a buy rating. I'll be watching ENPH today if it can get back above that close of 36.25.
Yep. Hey, I appreciate the sub, CH, thank you, and Bravo, and Andrew. Appreciate the subs, guys. Welcome. All right, guys, the market is going to open up right now. All right, so let's do this, guys.
Boom. Let's do it.
I'm going to go back to my scalping ways today. AMD, big drop before the bell. We are down to pretty big amount.
PTON. Nice little boost there right at the open. 25-cent boost there. Let me keep an eye on this one. I like this one today.
Yeah, the SPY and the S&P are bouncing. So we're up to 256s.
Let me reshare here. All right, short. Hey, I'm gonna be watching AAL for shorts.
Yeah,
also, CCL.
Man, one of my charts is just lagging behind. All right, there's AMD, or there's the SPY pushing up, breaking highs again. It's at 256.50s here. S&P 500, SPY ripping up, guys. Weird, man, my charts are acting up.
ENPH moving fast there.
Yeah, I can tell, like, this craziness is taking effect on, like, even TD Ameritrade's charting. It's just kind of wacky.
100%.
Yeah, it's just wacky.
Nice pullback there. PTON did a nice VWAP bounce to begin with. I'm going to be looking for the second VWAP bounce. I want to see for sure every time it pulls back, 65 is holding.
I might look at MU.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm just looking at LK move a little bit up there.
I might look at MU if it breaks highs of the day here because the market's pushing up. It's been down on the day and it has an actual high of the day to break here on MU. If it breaks 440, I might jump in quick, get out quick. We'll see. Oh wait, we still have that pre-market high actually up there at around 444.
Look at AMD rip, man.
Yep. It had a big opening range candle too. I was watching it.
CCCL at VWAP for fade.
Hey, we got 312 people in here, guys. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click that like button if you want to help support our channel. We're edging closer and closer to 19,000 subscribers, and so hit that sub button, hit that like button.
Right now, considering CCCL for fade. Gotta use the pre-market support as resistance, which would be 35s. If I can get 20s, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll throw you up. I'm still waiting on MU, but yeah, I'll probably
Already
take.
got hit, man. I missed my shot.
Okay.
It was fast. It was right there. A really good fade there, but it was a little speedy, and then I was trying to draw out the pre-market support there.
Yeah, market's pulling back a little bit.
Yeah, I missed it. Looking at RCL maybe.
Market dipping down here. An interesting level to watch though for the SPY here, guys, is if the SPY holds this pre-market high level as support. I think that's a big level here, and if we draw that out, you can see it's right around here. We'll see if we hold this level as support here for the market.
It's about to get short some on RCL too, but it just went through the VWAP way too quickly. I'm trying to measure here.
Hey, I appreciate the sub, Chris. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. There we go. All right, so yeah, we are kind of bouncing at that pre-market high I talked about for the market. We'll see if it drags everything else up or not.
Definitely missing some fades here, man. I need to jump in a little bit quicker. Waited way too long there. Missed fades on AAL, RCL, CCL. Definitely not ready for the open there. A little frustrating. Got to be better than that. Look at that. There's like 4 or 5 fades I just missed because I was slow and didn't react instead of being ready.
Nah, it happens, brother. Just refresh. You got this. You know.
Yeah. It's really got to be better at the open though. That's where I nail it right there, because right there you're already up in a significant amount.
Yeah, I feel you. But we're still, we're still there. There'll be other chances, brother. You got this.
Nah. Big fade there, miss on RCL. 20s to the 40s. 80-cent fade there.
CGC breaking lows of the day. Gonna watch the SPY. Remember the strategy I talked about this past weekend. The strategy goes, it's waiting for the SPY or the S&P 500 to break lows of the day, and then jumping in a following stock, quickly going short. I appreciate the sub. Brother.
This is a classic day where I can tell you guys not being prepared for the open is going to cost me, because CAR, HTZ, CCCL, AAL, UAL, there's so many stocks I can name that just fade. CAR was a really nice one. 20, what is that? 40, 50-cent fade there, right out the gates. Look at AAL too.
CGC getting hammered too.
Man, Really missed that opportunity at the gates, guys. One getting hit really, really hard is TLRY, guys. Huge dip there for Peloton. The struggles are real.
SPY tanking down here. So here goes the SPY testing that low of the day. I'm going to wait for it to break and then maybe short MU. It just depends. MU can actually bounce very quickly here. And so I need MU to bounce a little bit higher. It's either that or I trade a different stock. But there's the low of the day break. AMD's just a little bit too low in the range for me to want to take it here. Alright, there's the SPY bounce at that low of the day. So good thing I waited. Like I said, they're a little bit too low in the range.
Man.
Maybe AMD might be better.
Definitely one of those days where you got to be quicker than that.
There's the SPY breaking down.
Man. I wanted to go short today too. This is a little frustrating to see all these stocks fade away.
I'm gonna wait. The big level here for the SPY is 255. It's bounced there numerous times. If you look at 255 here, that's the big level. And so we're gonna wait for the SPY to break that and then maybe short into a few of these moves if and when that happens. Because it just bounced at that previous low of the day. Gotta wait for it to break through it. It might actually hold resistance here at 255.50 or so. Alright, here it goes.
Yeah, I was talking about it yesterday with Scott. I wanted to see GameStop get crushed. It's getting crushed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I saw
I
that
told
in
you
Discord.
that was gonna get crushed.
They deserve it too, man. They deserve it. You know.
Yeah, what the hell are you guys doing?
Yeah, man. They need to get crushed, man. They deserve that.
I heard Groupon might go out of business.
Yeah.
Shipping stocks are up today, guys. You can look at tops. Shipping stocks, tops. There's a couple of them, guys.
I'm in like with 100 shares of AMD, just riding the low of the day breakdown. Just a small trade, maybe gonna add to it. It's just I was trying to catch the SPY breaking lows of the day, and I didn't really catch it. So I'm gonna keep this one pretty easy. I'm gonna let the SPY move up here and test that level, but you know.
Man, nothing's coming back, man. It's a
Here
little
they go.
frustrating.
Yeah, they're starting to come back a little bit now.
Yeah, it's just missed like over dollar moves in CCCL, over dollar move in AAL, over dollar move in UAL. This is why I fade the opening, guys. Really frustrating open today, guys. Wasn't ready.
'93s. We'll see if we can crack the lows here. I'm watching the market to see if we can really break down. I got it 200 shares now, but I'm gonna use that whole dollar at 47 as my risk here. I'm just gonna look to take profits quick if we get a nice move in my direction, and hoping the SPY itself gets rejected and continues to break lows here, which it looks like we're gonna get. There's 87s. I'm gonna take profits quick here and just scalp this move. It took half off there.
Did CCCL halt? I think it did. That's how bad it was. Man, a little frustrating. That one went from 1320s all the way down to 1219s.
I might get. I'm gonna hold this break even if we get this move, guys. But gonna look to see if this will break lows and continue on its way down. AMD's in this range. I wanted to break, but level 2 on Thinkorswim's not really up to date either. A good thing about it is I can take profits already. I've taken profits already, so if I need to get out break even, I can. There we go. Only holding 100 shares left. Gonna let this work and see if we can get lows. That low of the day break at 79 or 80. Market's breaking low, so it should drag me down. Theoretically here, it should drag me down. Big spike. Gonna get out break even here. Well, the market's breaking lows. AMD's playing hardball here. Big drop in the market. Big drop. Gonna take half off here just because this one's moving a little bit too quick. Gonna hold the last little bit, really let this work. 60s. Looks good.
Take a really small trade here off 75s, 45, 75s.
Yeah, I got out of mine. $20 gain. I saw the market bouncing back, so I just jumped out. Small $20 gain, but I'll take it. I'll throw you up now.
Yeah, I'll probably just get stopped out. I'm just paying myself to get in because, man, I miss way too many moves. So I'm literally just paying the risk here to get in. Because definitely missed a lot of moves there and definitely getting emotional. So I'm just going to risk a small amount here. Try to limit my risk here and get into some trades versus just watching like a bird.
Mark says, "What can you recommend to buy?" Nothing. We're not fundamental investors. Like we're not investing in this market, and if we do invest, we're certainly not experts. We're more knowledgeable about day trading specifically, and so with that, you know, like we might speculate on them, but that's not really our thing. That's not really our niche. We are more so day traders, so we're getting in and out really quickly, trying to make short-term money.
Man, those were some big fades right out the open.
Yeah, man, the SPY dropped big. It's the same strategy I talked about in my scalping video, guys. Is that the market broke lows, and when the market broke lows, it ripped down, man. It ripped down, and a lot of other stocks followed it. And so you could have scalped a short-term move in a lot of these with the same exact scalping strategy I talked about this weekend, which is just waiting for the SPY and the market to break lows, and it just ripped down after that.
Definitely got to improve on that, guys. Got to be ready for the open. Could have nailed and made over hundreds of dollars there. So really frustrating as I knew and called those out for shorts and didn't take a single one of them. At the end of the day, I'll always look back today and be upset about my execution. Not necessarily whatever results. Even if I make money today, I like to judge my trades on execution. Bad execution today at the open.
Look at CGC, man. It's at the VWAP. It might fade here. It's also right around some resistance.
Yeah, I'm looking at TLRY because of it. Just has a bigger range. Trying to make some more money today because maybe it's just me being emotional, but
yeah, you got this. You know.
At least AMAT's making me money, but I'm a little frustrated for sure.
What's the most?
That's our bread and butter right there, you know? We haven't had the fade do really well moves for a little while, and today was really set up for it.
Yeah.
Remember I told you guys those highs, those yesterday highs on Friday, they all held.
Yeah, big market drop at the open, super beneficial for fades for sure. Somebody's asking, what's the most you've made in a day? For me, it was like, in gross profits, one day I was up $2,400. Net, it was probably around like $1,800 or so. So almost $2,000. The
I'm
natural
looking for 808 to short TLRY.
the natural flow of that conversation is then what's the most you've lost in a day. And I actually don't think I've lost over $1,000. I think the most I've lost is around 800 in a day. I think in one specific day. I might have lost more than that actually when I first got started. Now that I think about it. All right, so just to show you guys, so this is the market right now. Okay, so this is the market. We're pulling back up, and the next level to test is that same previous low I talked about this morning. You know, if you look at the SPY, this was the previous low that broke, and now the SPY is bouncing back up, and so the next big level here is that 255 level. That's going to be the big kind of determining level where if it gets rejected there, we might continue in a downtrend. If it breaks above that, it might try to change trends, which is what we're getting now. And so I hope everybody can see what I mean by that. But yeah, that 255 level is the big level here. 255 up to like 255.15 is really where we're going to see some influence in the market. Yeah, I mean, I look at pre-market data. You know, that's what, I mean, we go over gaps every morning. That's pre-market. Praying drip? What is drip? That's an ETF, right? What's the underlying asset of it? Hey, hit that like button, guys. We got 335 people here. Smash that like button if you can. So yeah, we're moving up to that 255 level I talked about, and we just got a big rejection there. SPY testing is at 254.90, testing that 255 level. Like I said, I think that's a big level. We're also at that roughly in the S&P 500, and so big support and resistance level at 255.
All right. Just got to short a little bit of TLRY. Got short off of the 14s, gonna risk off at 1825s. Gonna see if AMAT's gonna cut through 45.40s here. If not, I'm just gonna take the profit because it could bounce back and squeeze. Yeah, it's squeezing up on me a little bit there. I'm a little concerned about it.
I shorted a little bit of AMD here with 200 shares. I'm just going to look for the market to get rejected at 255. That's actually a big spike up here, but a big rejection. I'm going to let it test, but that's going to influence where I get in and out. Luckily, I made a little bit on the day already, so it'll be about break even, but just kind of getting my feet wet, seeing what the market does at that 255 resistance level. It's a big level, and I'm going to let the market test that real quick. Alright, looks like we're going to get that push above it. With that, I'm exiting my position.
Yeah,
Yep.
Same here,
I'm
at least
out.
for AMAT. I'm going to cover an AMAT.
Yeah, we had a nice little kind of triple top wick there, but once we break that, there's the big momentum coming in, so that means
There's
it's time to get
AMAT
out.
breaking out. Oh, going to be definitely frustrated today. Missed a lot of trades.
That's an inverse ETF based on the price of crude. Got you. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah, we got 73 likes. We got 350 people here, guys. So smash that like button. But yeah, I'm just getting my feet wet, guys. I'm down 650 on the day. Very small. Just kind of getting... If you watched me trade all last week, you know I kind of take a little while. Get in my mode. Get in my zone a little bit. And then I really start to attack. And so we're going to kind of, you know, not stress on a small swing right now. We're going to let this work and see what we get later on.
AMAT looking like it's going to break out, guys. I already got out of that for a zero trade, but it definitely does look strong. Finally, CC. We're getting some stocks back. I'll at least be able to take a shot. Hopefully they fade away, but
SPY's moving up to 256.
My concern is that I already missed the moves, and now I'm definitely jumping in a move that's not as probable.
Hey, yeah, that's nice, Joseph. Hey, that's a good start. MU might fade here, but it also might set up for kind of like a wedge breakout. Market is at 255.90s, testing 256. I'm watching MU here. See, MU's still below the VWAP, and the SPY's pushing up, but it's testing 256. Right now, we kind of have like the same thing that we got last week, which is a huge range, but still relatively sideways trend in the market. We got a big move up and a big move down, and now we're right around in the middle. So we'll see what we get. But MU might fade here, and same thing with AMD. It's getting pushed below the VWAP now. The next big level that we might want to expect to bounce is going to be when the SPY hits that 255 level. I think we're probably going to bounce there. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Monster, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. But yeah, when the SPY hits that 255 level, I think we might get a bounce. So we're going to watch and see what we get.
Looking for a push up to 14 here on CGC, and I'm going to get short big.
Yeah, your TLRY trade's doing well, man.
Yeah, just got to stick with the fades now, because, I mean, there's no point in changing the strategy now. Now I just got to stick with it. This is the second entries.
Yeah, the SPY's getting rejected. It's testing that 255 level. I think we might get a short-term bounce here, but overall, I think the trend looks weak.
Yep. I have to agree. I think we might get one more bounce here in CGC. Same thing for TLRY. UAL looks pretty good. Nice little risk off of the 2950s. One that's interesting too is EMPH. Big range there.
I just scalped AMD for a small little win now that the SPY broke under that 255 level and we didn't get a bounce, but I could probably hold this pretty close to break even. Gonna let it test this whole dollar, see what the SPY does here, and then jump out if it looks strong.
Trying to see CGC reject 1410s here.
Weird. AMD's pulling down even though the SPY's moving up. We did get the bounce at 255. Looks like we got a slight fake out before the bounce. I'm gonna just get out here, run break even. I see the SPY bouncing too much there. It's gonna pull my stock up. Break even trade though. Actually, I think I made $1 or $2 gross, but pretty light day so
CGC
far.
pushing up there, concerning me about TLRY, but just got to stick to the trade right now.
Hey, you like the playlist, Desmond? Thanks, brother. Yeah, man, we got some good songs.
All right, I like that rejection there in CGC.
Yep, market's back below 255. Looks weak.
I just started a position there, and I'm gonna add to it as it pushes up here. Want to see it hold this resistance right here. Let me change the chart here. Short right there. 17s right now. Anything in the 20s will immediately get me out. Trying to see TLRY just crash down here to the 750s.
I got squeezed out of MU. Small loss, down like 50 on the day. But watching the SPY battle that 255 level. And
There's a lot of fades.
Yeah. Kind of indecisiveness in the indecision in the SPY. You can see a big up wick and down wick in both of them while it battles that 255 level. So I'm gonna wait until we get a firm breakthrough or breakdown in one of those directions.
All right, that's the last high I want to see created there. Really don't want to see it past 14, 15s now. CGC.
All right, SPY's back above 255. A little choppy right now.
Yep, chop fest. Definitely a fade day, man.
Yeah, we're kind of short right now. Or we're kind of sideways right now. At least the last like 5 minutes. I'm just waiting for a push in one direction. Hold on, my wife's got to ask me something. I'll be right back. Alright, my son's acting up. I gotta go talk to my son. He's acting. He's not behaving. I'll be right back.
All right, guys. If we don't see these fades here and we see a squeeze from here on out, I'm going to be looking at ENPH for a squeeze. I like that one. It has 3 resistance at VWAP, a bottom right there at 32.15s. So I'm going to be definitely watching for that one to hold here.
All right, I'm back. My son did not want to do his schoolwork. I had to go talk to him, but
Can't blame him,
yeah, man, he's home. He doesn't understand why he's got to do it.
right?
Yeah.
Can't blame him. All right, guys. I might get squeezed out right here. CGC started to squeeze up here.
Down 2K. SPY put swings. Market manipulators, man. I mean, market's just sideways, you know?
I mean, you had the opening shorts right out the back. Now you're
Right.
getting consolidation for 15 minutes.
Right.
That's what it is. It's a 15-minute consolidation period.
Right.
So 10 o'clock broke out. Now look for that move to make a move. About to get out of here on CGC. Probably gonna get a reversal here. Yeah, getting a reversal in both TLRY and CGC. Definitely not what I wanted to see there. I'm out of CGC. Too much risk. Not a good day for me at all, guys. Should have been up 100 or more. Just not trading well at the open. Now I'm in the trap.
I mean, if the SPY breaks this 256 level, it might get an upward push up to 256.50, and then we're gonna get close to the highs of the day.
Just getting destroyed today, man. Should have been better at the open. Should have been ready.
All right, so there's the 256 break. Now we're gonna test that 256.50 resistance. We might pull down, see if we hold 256 as support here. I haven't gotten in anything else yet. I'm waiting for some type of substantial move up. Maybe if the SPY breaks the high of the day, I'll ride some momentum, but I'm keeping it pretty short term right now. All right, SPY's up to 256.50. Got an initial rejection there. We'll see what happens. Teach him how to trade. Not yet, man. I've tried to get my daughter to learn. She doesn't care. I'd rather teach my daughter web development and coding. I think that'll be more beneficial for her future than trading is. Alright, so this is the test of that 256.50 level. We break this, we're gonna maybe put in a little bit more consolidation and then make a move towards the high of the day for the SPY and the overall market. We'll see. There's 256.50 break. And then a rejection. We're testing the 256.50 now. Got a rejection there. That looks good. We'll see if we hold. Now we're going to move back down. We're going to see if we hold 256 as support. Kind of transitioning between that half and whole dollar. Up, back over. Yeah, I need some more momentum for my scalps. These moves are too tough. Big rejection at 256.50. We're still battling that level. Just to show you guys, this is the 256 level I'm talking about. You can see how much we're kind of battling it here. 256.50 and 256. And so I'm watching both of these levels. This is kind of the range we've been in the last 4 or 5 minutes. This range right here. And so the next step is to see if we hold this level as support down here. So this is the range basically that we're in. Short term. We'll see what we get there. See if we bounce here at this level or if we break through it and look more red. Hey, thanks, Lushy. We appreciate it. Yeah, we use a bunch of different ones. Alright, so we did get the bounce right around 256. Getting rejected there now, down to 255s. Looks weak. We'll see though, we're still in a indecisive sideways trend right now. At least a major one. Short term, looking weak, but overall, we're sideways.
Starting to see some fades crack down there. Let's see what's let's see what goes on in the next minute. It's gonna be big. All right, guys, I want to see right now if that last high in the SPY is going to hold.
Yeah, we just ripped down there.
On the 5-minute chart, that 256.64. Now if it pops up here, I'll be adding into it and holding break even on the rest.
Yeah, that breakdown looks good. Down to 255s. Couldn't hold.
There you go. Looks good. Looking good here. There you go. It just got hit a little bit.
All right, now next level's at 255.50. We'll see if we break or hold there. Like I said, we're kind of transitioning between half and whole dollar ranges here. Moving up, testing the half and whole dollar, moving back down. Now we're pulling up on the SPY to test 256 whole dollar resistance. Getting pushed back down. Now we're at 255.50. Trying to break underneath that. I think the big level here to watch is 255, maybe 255.15, right around where the VWAP is. That's that opening range low, and so big level.
All right, guys, one that I'm watching, Aaron's AAN. Very low volume, very bad daily chart. I think I've been looking at rentals to get hit hard. And I think that's one of them that's going to get hit hard. Most of the people they provide are low credit and high risk debt.
Yep. Yeah,
that's what I think. They're just not going to pay.
Yeah, 100%. They'll take the hit. Right. I mean, to their credit, Aaron's rips you off, man. Aaron's will sell you a $500 TV for $3,000, you know,
100%.
And they'll lease it out to you. And so you're going to end up paying, 5-6 times what it costs, and they're just ripping you off, But in the end, half the people don't pay him anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, we're getting a big bounce up here, up to over testing 256 whole dollar now.
All right, guys, just took it off there to put myself in the green. I did lose on CGC, so just wanted to put myself back to break even. Haven't really been on top of my game, so with that being said, why not start over again, be a little bit in the green, be break even, focus in here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait to trade until we really get some type of big move here. So I'm at least looking under 255s or over that 256.50 level up there.
So right now, bottom I have is 254.62. I'm looking at a 5-minute trend that the SPY is creating, which is a flag, or you could say pennant pattern. It's building, has two highs above 256.50s. Trying to hold the 9 EMA here at VWAP.
All right, big move back up.
UMPH crack there.
Now we're heading towards that previous high up there at 256.50 roughly.
You guys see stocks at VWAP? Let me know. I shouldn't trade this one, but Disney's setting up. I'm gonna get off of it. I'm not gonna trade it, guys, as much as I want to. I did that mistake on Friday, getting out of my range, and I'm not gonna do it. Whew, look at that LK fade today. Beauty.
All right, here's the move up on the SPY. About to pull up and break that 250 or 256.50 level. I like the song and everything. Hey, I appreciate the sub. L, thank you, brother. I like the song, but it's too much talking for it.
Is this tradable? I think it is. Yes. All right, look at USFD. I'm looking at that right now.
So I just took a trade on AMD. I'm still holding 200 shares. I might take another 100 off here and then just let the rest of this work. Made a little bit on AMD. Made $34, $37 on this one roughly. About break even on the day. We're going to let this push up, see if the overall market brings this one up to break highs of the day. And I really don't mind holding the rest of these shares to see if we actually get that or not. Ideally, I'd like to see the SPY continue up and AMD break the high of the day here because we're right at that high of the day level now. And luckily, my entry is at a good enough spot to where I can just hold these shares and see if we actually break the high of the day on AMD. And if we do, I can let this last little remaining 100 shares turn into a much bigger win. Here's the high of the day break. We'll take half off there one more time and then hold this last 50 shares a little bit longer term. So basically a break-even day for me right now.
All right, watching CCCL. Looking for the VWAP fake out fade. So that's 3 attempts to break resistance above the VWAP.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out there.
1273s.
So I am completely break even on the day. Exactly break even. I don't know how I did that, but I'm exactly $0 in profit. I'll take it.
Market ripping up there. Testing the high. Let's see if it holds this 257 here.
Yeah, market's up.
1273s need a hold for CCCL.
All right, so market's gonna pull back and test that support level maybe at 256.50. High of the day in the overall market is at 257.20s. And so we are getting close to that now. We're at 257.10.
All right. Put a starter there. Starter there for USFD.
All right, SPY made an initial push towards the high of the day and then it got rejected there.
There you go. Good move there for me. A little starter.
Here, scroll
1, 2, 3 attempt right here. What do you need?
Scroll your P&L down some because we can so we can see it a little bit better. Yeah, or scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, just gotta lower down the trade manager. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, cause don't need that right now. There you go.
All right, SPY's making its second push towards the high of the day here. Might drag everything else up real quick. Got rejected again there at the high of the day.
Okay. The third resistance is about to get created. I need to see a CCCL rejects 80s right now, 1280s, and then I'll get bigger on. I'll try to get in on CCCL.
Alright, we got rejected back below the high of the day again for the overall market. Still battling 257 here.
There you go. Good rejection off that 80 there for CCL.
Big squeeze.
Keep
down.
adding an extra C.
Yeah, because do you remember the stock CCCL? There was a stock called CCCL.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what
remember?
it is. My subconscious.
Yeah. I remember that stock.
My subconscious wants to trade that older one.
It was a sketchy one too.
Like Tops today. Did you see it? Tops is on the move today, man. Not tradable for us, but they have over like 25 million shares traded in that one.
Damn.
I think that one's going up to $1, man.
It might.
Dollar magnet. Penny stock, real penny stock, 45 cents right now. Good flag pattern on it right now too. I just can't trade it. If not, I would buy 1,000 shares of that. Risk, 3 or 4 cents.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm in with 500
Wants to
shares. I'm getting squeezed down in AMD. I'm gonna let it test that previous high, but
All right. I like that. Another rejection off the CCL. It's gonna try the 80s right here really quickly, and if it doesn't break out, I'm gonna jump in short on that one too. HTZ getting up there too. Third resistance try. A lot of these are getting towards the VWAP here.
all right, SPY broke the highs again.
Gotta be careful here, guys.
All right, I just took half off. I'm trying to hold this so you guys can see it. Gonna take another 250 off if we get a reasonable enough level here. I'm gonna take another 250 off there. Hold this last little 250, see if we can get the high of the day break in AMD here like we want.
Nice rejection there in CL.
Ooh, big rejection there. I just noticed in the market. I missed it. I'm holding 100 left. We'll let this last little bit work. See if we get that 48 break. I just noticed the market. Here, I'm going to get out there. $64 up on the day. I noticed the market pulled all the way back down, and I think, yeah. So, been riding AMD a lot today. Up $114 on AMD alone. I'm still kind of making my way with it, but I'm starting to get in my groove.
Starter position there, put on for CL. Looking to add for USFD. Wanted to stay underneath this 18 right now.
BLPH. Yeah, I've seen BLPH. I don't know if it's tradable for me or not. No, it's not. Maybe I should have held a little bit on AMD for that spike up, but I'll take it. Market's kind of consolidating.
CCCL. Since we didn't get the best pricing there, I'm going to actually take it off there, and I'm going to look to add on the bounce back. Looking for a better entry here. I want to add here in USFD now. I saw that rejection.
Market, maybe I should have held a little bit with AMD. Instead, I didn't. Now it's moving up. Oh well, made a nice little $100 or so on that one, but there's the rejection in the market coming back down here.
I didn't get a bounce there in CCL. I might have sold it way too quickly there, but just waiting here, looking for the bounce. Trying to trade two at the same time is a little difficult.
Hero, let's keep the talk about chat, man. Let's keep the talk chat or trading. Don't cloud the chat up with a bunch of irrelevant stuff, man. But yeah, this is my P&L on the day so far. Made.
All right, just added there for USFD.
My P&L on the day, $114 AMD, and really about $112 on AMD, $48 loss on MU, mostly microchips again. I think your exit is solid on AMD. Yeah, it was just a scalp, so I was just trying to scalp the market, push it up, but if the market pushes up and breaks highs, I think AMD is going to follow it up, and so it's just about judging the overall market trend right now and trying to figure out what I think AMD is going to do, what I think the market, the SPY itself and the S&P 500 is going to do. If I think the SPY is going to break highs here, hold as support and keep moving up, you know, I could still scalp AMD, but if I think the market is going to get rejected here and come down, I need to get out. And so short term, I thought the SPY would get rejected like it did, and so I jumped out, but we'll see what it does.
Getting squeezed here some in USFD.
CCL is what he's talking about.
Yeah, I sold too early in CCCL. I just got to hold now. But I can look for a re-entry back up here.
All right,
big rip there.
Market is testing the 257s now and just broke it. We'll see if it holds it as support or if it gets rejected. If it holds it as support and we push up to break 257.50, that is the new high of the day. So we'll see what we get there.
All
right, quick rejection. Hey, thanks, Tiny. Hey guys, we got 92 likes. We got 310 people here. So hit that like button. Bring us those coveted 8 likes here and help us grow our channel, guys.
I'm thinking about getting re-short on CCL, but
All right, market's kind of consolidating in this range right here, guys. So you can see the range of this market right now. We got 47.90s or so and 48.10s. So we've just been in this range for the last 6 minutes. There we go. That should help you, Mitch. Market's big push down.
yeah, I'm probably gonna jump on HCZ also.
That's a stock. Hero.
Square heading down there. Looks good. SDC getting destroyed today. Great fades on that one. TLRY, I didn't grab it when it came to VWAP again. And right back down to the low. Probably should have traded that one again.
Hey, thanks, Cody. I appreciate the sub, brother.
Yeah. Definitely not on top of my game today, guys. I can just tell. Speed slow, decision making slow. You got to know when you're not on top of your game.
I'm in with 200 shares of MU. Very small position. Gonna hold through the $0.50 if we can. Hey, I appreciate the sub, RS. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna try to take profits quick here if we get a move up on. That was my chance to take profits. Missed it. I still think I'm alright, but about break even so far. Big push back down in the market, so I might jump out here. Gonna let it battle this $0.50 real quick.
Nope. Just paying attention to some.
Alright, market spiking up. Looks good. This should help me. See if it gets rejected here or not. That's gonna pull me back down. jump out here. I was letting it test the half dollar, but no, it's back over. I guess I'll use that new low as my wrist now.
Just increased there. Now holding towards 18.8s.
I gotta get out. Squeeze me down too much. I was looking for a short-term bounce, but it's alright. We'll see what we get with bounce on AMD. I'm still kind of watching that one as well. Maybe MU faked me out there. Yeah, it looks like it did. Market pushing up, breaking highs. There we go. There's the market push up, breaking highs here. Got into another 500 shares of MU. Took half off. Still holding, or a little bit more than half. I'm still holding 200 shares here. Gonna take another half off there. Gonna hold this last little 100, see if we get another big move up here. So I made my money back from the last trade plus some. I'm gonna get out the rest there. Up exactly $80 on the day now. Still kind of grinding my way up. I'll put Mitch back up here. There's the surge in the market. Maybe I should have held a little bit, but I don't mind playing it safe and just taking my profit there. Moving on from the day.
Would love to see a quick rejection here. Third rejection on HCZ. Third rejection on CAR. Those look good.
Yeah,
If not,
I'm
I'm
out.
just gonna get squeezed out. Might
Yeah,
get squeezed out right here.
I'm out, Omar. I got out of both mine. The last one was actually MU, not AMD. My bad if I said AMD, but they're both microchip, same sector. Very similar moves. But yeah, scalping the market has definitely been doing me right lately.
Definitely a little upset about opening execution today. Could have been more than in the green. Got to be ready at the open. Over here is when I don't do well. When I trade in this time is when I don't do well. When I trade at 9:30, stats say I trade well. So got to really start sticking to those stats, sticking to the rules of trading early. Watch out if we do get a squeeze here. EMPH could squeeze up. Could see a squeeze in EMPH.
Nice, Michael. Hey, nice, brother. Yeah, I'm up small. Probably pretty close to break even after commissions, but kind of just now finding my groove a little bit. Market pushing up more, breaking highs again.
Huge volume on the ass side for 32 on EMPH. You could see a big squeeze there through the 32s. this is another market where it's at the point where I just don't understand it. It's doing what it did in January and February for me, where the moves aren't making sense with the events.
I jumped in AMD long, took a little $13 loss, but kind of getting into my mode. Y'all want the Discord? I got you.
All right, would like to see this crack through the 90.
There's the Discord if y'all want it. Hey, I appreciate you getting us them likes. Man, we got 114 likes, so I appreciate the love, guys.
There you go. See EMPH back up there, 32.25s. Got big volume push there at 32.
John Bro Trading is your favorite? What do you mean, hero?
There you go. EMPH looking strong. I might trade that one if I get squeezed out of this one. Square reverse really big there. Back up at the top. Watch to see if that one breaks out. That one likes to lead.
Alright, market pushing up to the previous highs of the day here.
Squeeze there in car. Watch out, guys. Volume coming in.
Alright, I just took another 500 shares of AMD. Took out most of it already. Holding 100 shares left. As the market pushes up and breaks highs here. Market's getting a quick rejection. I'm gonna get out the rest there. And I'm up exactly $100 on the day on AMD. You check it out. I'm just getting in some scalps. I've been mostly nailing AMD today. So we'll see what we get. But that's my P&L so far today. Still growing, still grinding it up. And just by this, guys, you can see how accurate scalping can actually be if you understand the momentum of the market. And, you know, market breaks highs or breaks lows. That's a pretty big momentum move. And you could usually scalp into those moves on a short-term basis and, you know, make bank doing so. Maybe I should have held. Still pushing up really nicely as the market pushes up, but that's not the point. The point is I'm getting in and out very quickly here.
Should see a push up here. See some stocks push here. We'll see what happens. 1810s will skip me out. This will be my last trade of the day. Yep, got squeezed there. About to get out. Anything past 1810s, bounce up. Just gotta get out.
Yeah, we stream every day, Super Vet. Yeah, I nailed it, Omar. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm just scalping the market momentum. So, like, I'm as the market breaks highs, I'm jumping in other stocks and taking 5 to 10 cents, and that's it. Works really well.
All right, about to get squeezed out here. Definitely one of those days, guys, that, you know, trading past my rules, and that's how it happens. Got to nail that open.
Casey, I'll answer some questions once I'm a little bit closer to being finished trading. Yeah, man, obviously, hero. I love trading, man. All right, so here goes the market. It might test the highs again. I might jump into another scalp if we do. We'll see. Just depends on a stock that is not super high up in the range.
Dude, Junior, I watched the movie. What was it called? They had a van that got destroyed, and it was just making me laugh. Think about what we were talking about, the Honda Odyssey.
Yeah, you're good, Casey. You're not busting the stream, man. You're good, man. Like I said, it's just easier for us to answer questions a little bit later on in the day.
There you go. I remember the movie. My girlfriend helped me out. It was the new Bad Boys.
Tops? I think Tops is more of a penny stock. Yeah. I mean, it's got a little mini flag maybe, but it's just not really my style. A little too cheap for me. I don't think I could trade it anyway.
Yeah, I stated that it wasn't tradable, but it looks interesting just because you look at all the shipping stocks. If you look at all the shipping stocks, you'll see that they're up on the day. I use my industry analysis a lot when I determine these, and this one had look at the volume at the open.
Yep.
You can clearly see that someone's getting in this. Look at the daily chart. 300 million on Friday, now 126 million.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, a 50-cent stock, so people are buying as many as they can get of that little thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you got it at 25 cents and you just went up to 50 cents, that's a 100% gainer.
Honestly, I'm surprised Tops is still around. Like back in the day, whenever we used to trade, there was always Tops, DRYS, if anybody remembers those crazy stocks. And I always just figured they were terrible companies. And so Tops is well below where it used to be, but it's still around. It's still listed. It's at 40 cents though. So we'll see what we get. But I'm surprised it's still around today, you know.
Yeah, you got to see that. I don't know if you've seen it in the new Bad Boys movie, Junior, but you got to see when that van gets crushed. It was hilarious. All right, guys, definitely gonna push my risk a little bit here. Definitely not trading the best today. Need to get ready and trade the open better, and that's really what needs to happen. Shouldn't be trading these times anyways.
SPY pushing up, trying to break the highs of the day again here. We are at the high of the day in the overall market is at 258.50 or so, 258.53, and we are at 258.30 roughly right now. So we'll see if we break that, any momentum that brings on the upside, and gonna wait until we get it.
About to get stopped out.
Is AMD going back down? I am in short at 47.60. I have no idea, man. I think AMD right now, for the most part, is just following the market. If you look at the overall market trend and then you look at AMD's trend, they both look identical. And so I think AMD's going to do whatever the market does. And so the real question is the market going to come back down? And like I said, to be honest, I don't know. I'm just scalping short-term momentum. And so I'm just trying to ride it up really, really quickly, get in and out, make 5 to 10 cents per share and be done. And, you know, that works. It's been working super well. So I'm just going to wait for that, and if we get the momentum I need, great. If not, you know, I'm up about 100 on the day now, and, you know, we'll see what we get.
Hey, you already know, Junior, hit me up. That movie made me die laughing. There's Tops. We're talking about her. There she goes.
Yep. Let's see if it breaks that 52 high.
These pennies, they make really, really easy charts to read. That's why I like them. You just have to understand that with pennies, you need to have like 2-3 cent risk, something like that, where you can get in and out, in and out, in and out. And that's why I kind of don't like these free commission brokers. Because what ends up happening is the agos, they get in and out, 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 in a million times, and just build up that consolidation there at the 40s.
John used to be means he was, but he's not anymore. Oh, is my head in the way? Hold on, I'll fix that. There we go. That should be a little bit better. This is the cat song, is it? Is this a cat? I can't tell if it is. You know what song is... I like this song right here, actually. Alright, so now the SPY's pulling back some. We'll see if it either finds support at around 257.20, where that previous high of the day was, or if we reject and break down underneath it.
There she goes. Glad I brought it up about an hour ago.
I mean, it's all personal preference, Big Baller, so, you know, it all depends on the way you're trading it. I have the best results with AMD if we look at my stats, and so I like AMD, I like the way it moves. It really depends on the strategies you're trading, because different stocks are going to work better with different strategies, or different strategies, I'm sorry, are gonna work better with different stocks. And so if what you're trading isn't working, you might be trading the wrong stocks or the wrong strategy with the stocks you're choosing. And so personally, I like AMD. It genuinely picks trends pretty well, and I've been trading it for years, and so I really kind of understand it to a certain extent. Alright, so we got a bunch of people asking us, and it's almost 10, so if anybody wants to use the same platform that we are using, we're using TradeNet and TEFS, and the basic package, the way it works is, they have different packages. The base package is $400 essentially. It is, hold on. It's $400 essentially, and it operates like a prop firm. And so for $399, you get a day trading course, access to their chat room, and a demo account. And then once you're approved, they give you a funded account to trade with. You basically become a contractor for them and trade their account. And their base package comes with 14,000 in buying power to trade with, and there's no PDT rules, so you can day trade and short stocks. And they have a profit split. So, you know, if you take that $14,000 account and bring it up to 15,000, you get to keep 700 because it's a 70-30 split, and they get to keep 300. But again, for $399, they're giving you 14,000 to trade with. And there's also a $700 max loss. And so your max loss is almost twice as much as you're actually paying for the package. And so for new traders that want to get started in the market, I think it's one of the cheapest ways. You can actually short stocks, which is a huge benefit because most new traders can't short. And again, you know, it's just a really cheap way to day trade with no PDT rule. There's also larger packages, and so like I have a pro package, which gives me a ton of buying power to trade with. There's a student package, which is about 3,000 or 2,700. And so, you know, if you want to get started and actually actively day trade the market for cheap, plus it comes with the course, plus it comes with the platform, I think the bundle for $400 is the cheapest way you can get started and get your feet wet. And I think it's just a cheaper way to get started. Again, most new traders end up losing their first account anyway, and so it doesn't make sense to save up thousands and deposit thousands as your first account. With TradeNet and TEFS, you could risk $400, and again, it operates like a prop firm. And if you lose it, which to be fair, I think most traders are going to do, if you lose it, you know, you're not losing thousands of dollars, if that makes sense.
Yep, definitely agree with that. And you know, you guys are about to know there's people struggling right here in this times of needs, but you know there's a lot of people also that have some good savings and getting through these times. Definitely look forward to trading some more as we stay home this month and looking to continue trading high volume.
Yeah, so almost everybody's approved from what I understand, and if you're not, they give you a refund on the funded account, because and I've heard of people getting refunds because you can basically get a refund all the way up to the point where you make your first trade on the funded account. And so by that logic, if you don't get the funded account for whatever reason, if you don't get approved, most of the time it's because you've already opened up too many before. If you don't get approved, then you can get a refund, and they'll just send you your money back. From what I understand, it's best to reach out to them and ask them. But again, I think the people that aren't approved are the ones that have signed up multiple times before and lost their accounts. I think you can only get 2 intro packages, but yeah, I think that's how it works. Again though, I'll post the link. It's best to reach out to them and ask them, because just to be safe. And it's a great way to help support our channel. I mean, we're biased because we make a commission if you sign up through us, but it is a great way to help support our channel. For some people, they make you take the course that comes with it. They might make you paper trade for a week. When I got it, all I did was send them a request and say, yo, can I have my login for my funded account? And they sent it to me within like 3 to 4 business days, I think. It didn't take long. But I think that's subjective based on the person. All right, so market big pullback to 256, what is that, 256.50. And we'll see if we bounce there, what happens there. And like, people hate on TradeNet, but the reality is trading just makes people trading's a very emotional thing. Nobody likes to lose money, and it's really easy to blame your platform or your broker when it comes to that. And so, or your educator. And so, have reasonable expectations with your trading when you first get started. A large majority of new traders lose, and you need to have that expectation. You can't expect to just get started and within a month of learning, just start making thousands of dollars without losing anything. That's just not a realistic expectation. You probably want to be prepared to lose for a solid year. And, you got to lose before you can win, if that makes sense.
All right, guys, just increase there. Taking a swing here.
I'm pretty sure, Devin. I'm ahead in my account, and I think most platforms do the same thing. Like, for instance, when SureTrader was around, SureTrader had so many shorts because they made a market for your shorts, right? And so they made a market for your actual shorts, and that's why they had so many shorts. And so I think most platforms are like that. I don't think any platform necessarily wants you to win, but I don't think it's impossible to win on TradeNet either. Obviously, I'm up a few $1,000s in my account. And I think the big question you need to ask is whether they give you your money when you withdraw. And I've heard from almost everybody that they have. The way it works is you can request one withdrawal per month, and they'll wire it to your bank account. We had a member, Casey, that got one. I'm still saving up for mine, but we had a member, Casey, that got one, and he said they wired it to him within 9 days. So he put the request, I think, on the 10th of the month and received it on the 19th, and they wired it directly to his bank account. And so it is possible. I think most traders, like I said, I think most traders just lose, and it doesn't have anything to do with the platform. And again, I think it's really easy to blame the platform because nobody likes to lose money. But the reality is, trading's a very difficult thing that takes a long time to be successful, and you got to have reasonable expectations with it.
One I stopped watching today that I probably should have kept my eyes on, PTON. Called it out this morning. Thought this one could make a move towards 27.37s. That's exactly what it did and more.
All right, SPY bouncing up, testing that 257. 30 level, 257 previous high. Just broke back over it. It's at 257.40s now. We'll see what it does here. I think this is an interesting level because we do have that resistance at 257.50, and I think that might hold, or if it breaks, we'll see which way it goes. But I'm still waiting until I see some more momentum.
Look at that daily push in PTON. Wouldn't be surprised to see this one end up in the next couple of days at the high of the chart, up there to 35s, 30s.
What the level 2 is? Oh, go ahead.
Might look for some options today. This one can pull back.
My level 2 on SHIB is showing 42.01 and 42 and a half cents. 42.39 on the bid, 42 and a half on the ask.
There she goes. You want me to find you some other ones in that sector? I know he's looking them up right now. I got you. You can also look at this one. I liked also because it was a little bit more expensive. NAT, N-A-T, Nordic Tank Ship. Look at that one. That one's a little bit more priced in there. $4, $5. You can probably measure it better. That's N-A-T-E. And then what I also would keep an eye on is shipping and ports overall. That's IX 2260. You can look at GLBS also. I think that one might make a run to 1 today. That's GLBS.
Yeah, every broker's working against you regardless of what they say. I think the reality is most traders lose, and so that's a pretty safe bet. And I can't get mad at them for that. In the end, I think as long as they pay out, that's what ultimately matters, and I think they do.
Here's another one that I think even halted today a little bit. Very low volume in this one, but ECs, ESEA. About to get squeezed out in mine. Big green candle there. Not a good thing.
Alright, so market pulling back. We'll see what happens with some of these moves now. Or market moving up, I mean.
All right, here's the squeeze. About to get out. It gets above here.
Alright, so here's the market pushing back up here. Where's that low at? 12s.
When the market is not making sense.
I mean, it's just kind of slowly maintaining an upward trend. It's just kind of sideways today.
I don't see why it should be up today at all.
All the stimulus money, you know.
I mean, nothing's made. There's no money.
Right, but we're pumping in money into the market, you know.
I mean, we're pumping the bonds, not the equities. But it's how it's been in January and February. The market was going up and up and up for no reason. There you go, guys. Just got squeezed. Look for the squeezes to start happening. One that I like is EMPH. I'm not gonna trade anymore. I'm putting big pressure right now on my account, so I'm done. Definitely one of those days to learn. Stick to your rules. Stick to when the time frames you want to trade. I don't want to be trading past that 10:30 hour, and I want to be trading the opening moves. If I would have traded fades today, I would have made $200, $300. But instead, I'm going to be down about 200 because I pushed into the afternoon, kept trading when I shouldn't have, and didn't follow my rules. That's how it happens.
All right, I just took half off of AMD here. I'm still holding this as the market squeezes up. And gonna ride the last little bit up about 115 on the day. Gonna hold the last little 100 shares and hold the rest break even on this last one. Just a small little scalp. Right. I'm debating on whether I want to hold.
All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. You guys have a great one. Like always, guys, stay with us on the Discord.
Later, brother. I'm probably gonna hold the rest of this break even. We'll see. SPY pushing up, testing high, so I kind of want to hold through that and let it work and see if the SPY breaks the high of the day, and that way I'm holding a little bit of this and it kind of drags my trade up. We're gonna see. I'm gonna be patient with it and wait. I don't think I've lost in the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 trades I've been in. What do you mean? Market pushed up and broke high of the day for a second. I want to give this 100 shares time to work as the market tests this high or not. The biggest problem, though, is I'm worried the market's going to turn back down here. And I scaled into this one, you know, on a dip before this break happened, and so I've already made my money from it. Like I said, probably hold the rest break even. Just depends on what the market and AMD does right here. If it tries to break, move up to that 48.40 level would be ideal. But, like I said, I'm just going to be patient with my last little 100 shares. And very close to exiting. No, bounce back up. I'll hold. And I'm out. Held that one break even. Got around break even. Up 110 on the day though. Still pushing. Top Ships Incorporated. Maybe it's an online school. Top Ships Inc. Let's see what this is. Yeah, so this is a shipping company. Top Ships Incorporated is an international owner and operator of modern fuel-efficient eco-tanker vessels. So it's certainly a shipping company. Alright, SPY's pushing up, breaking highs here. I don't know, I might just hang it up for the day. How do you come up with trading strategies? Mostly, you know, like a lot of the time, you watch the market every day, you understand where certain moves happen, and so you build strategies around those moves. But it just comes with experience and watching the market. When you watch the market enough, you understand where the big moves are going to happen and where the high percentage plays are. And, you know, you try to take advantage of them in that light. And, like, that's all I do. I look for momentum on the upside. I watch the overall SPY, which has been very volatile and giving me good moves. And then I've been scalping the moves that come from it. Alright, market's breaking highs of the day. I think we'll get a slight surge up over this high right here at 35 for AMD. I'm not sure what it's going to do after that, but I think we'll get at least a short-term push above this 35 level right here as the SPY pushes over that high. All right, there's 35s, 36, 39s. Remember what I just said, guys. I said we're going to get a short-term push above that 35 level. And this kind of shows you how, if you watch the SPY, you can predict these moves in advance. Like I said, I didn't know what would happen after the short-term move above that. We got it, and you know that's why I scalp these type of moves. But again, it shows you how you can somewhat predict when these moves are going to happen. I called that one out about 20 seconds before it actually just broke. And again, I'm scalping these moves, so I don't know what it would do after that, and it looks like it got rejected, but it was enough for me to scalp that move and see it coming. And so it's the important reason, and the reason I think this big drop is happening is because people are taking profits after that break as well. MU's also pushing towards highs here. Hey, thank you, Super Vet. I appreciate it, brother. He says, thank you. I'm still very new to Trading World, and you've been a lot of help. You definitely have my sub. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. Any advice for selling on Amazon? I'm thinking about getting into it. I get wholesale pricing on HVAC parts and equipment, air filters, water filters, UV lights, and other indoor air quality equipment. My advice to you, if you're going to sell, is treat your customers well, and listen, you're going to get people that scam you, okay? You're going to get people that scam you, and the reason they scam you is because they can essentially do it and leverage you with bad reviews, right? Like if you'll ship them something and they'll claim they received an empty box, and Amazon is so pro buyer, so buyer friendly that they're not even going to care whether they received it or not. They're just going to immediately refund that customer, and so you're going to get a percentage of people that steal from you on Amazon. Like I said, my suggestion to you is don't fight it, just allow it to happen, and you know, try to build good reviews that way. You know, usually they'll give you a good review. Just build good reviews that way. If you get too strict with people, they're going to leave you a bunch of bad reviews, and Amazon's going to close your business down. Amazon is extremely strict on sellers. If you get more than 3 bad reviews in like a month's time, in a 30-day period, they terminate your store forever. So you got to be very careful on there. You got to be very friendly to your customers. You got to be very... you got to give them a lot of leeway. You have to be very flexible with them. And again, not be super strict. You're going to get a small percentage of people that scam you. And if you're going to sell on Amazon, my suggestion is don't sell super expensive things for that reason. Like I said, I have a few stores there, and I sell very cheap products that have good margins, that if somebody rips me off for one, I'm just giving them a refund and telling them to go away. And like I said, it's not going to hurt my margins enough to really make a difference, and it helps me build positive reviews. And so that's my suggestion if you're selling on Amazon. Should I transfer over my account from Ustock? See, Abby, so the thing about it is it's not a deposit. So you're actually paying for an educational package, and that's how they get around the PDT rule. Is that technically you're buying an educational package. The base package is $400, and so that comes with a course, a demo account, access to their chat room, and then basically you get to contract for them and trade their account. And so it's not a deposit. You know, you can't withdraw your money after you do it. It's just you buy a package and then they partner with you, if that makes sense. So again, it's not, you're not gonna, you could buy a package, you're paying for that package. You know. And so there's no refunds unless you do it before you actually trade the funded account. But once you trade the funded account, there's no refunds. All right, here's the market pushing back over highs. Market's testing that 259 level, that 258.90, 259 level, whole dollar. We'll see what we get here for the market, but I might be done. I don't know. But yeah, guys, like I said, I think it makes a lot of sense because it's like you spend $3.99 for that package. It comes with the course and a demo account, access to their chat room. And then once you're approved, you get a huge account, a $14,000 account to actually day trade with. A great way to gain experience. You can actually short on those accounts. There's no PDT rule. And like I said, I think it just makes sense. I think, like I said, to be fair, I think most traders are just going to lose. So you're probably going to lose your TradeNet account as well. But it's a lot cheaper to lose an intro $399 account than it is to deposit thousands and lose thousands of dollars as your first account on a conventional platform. Hey, I appreciate it, Adam. Thank you for that $5 donation, brother. Shout out to Adam G. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the $5 donation. You're hurting my feelings, JB. You're hurting my feelings, bro. But yeah, there's the link. You want to check it out. Is today the last day of the month? No. Okay, it's not. Oh, also, guys, I hope y'all are being productive at home. I have started a new business. And so, if anybody wants to check it out, let me make sure you guys can see this. I'm starting a web design business. And so, we're going to start doing websites. And basically, we'll create a professional website for you in 48 hours for less than $700. And so it'll have up to 8 pages. We can implement PayPal payment processing if it's a store, if it's an online store. We'll get you everything you need. Let me make this a little bit smaller because y'all probably can't see this. But yeah, I've been doing web design for years. Know a bunch of different facets of it. See, I'm on an ultra wide monitor, so I'm gonna put this. Oh no, I guess I can't. So yeah, I'm on an ultra wide monitor, so it's gonna be hard for you guys to actually see it, see the site. Let me see. It's gonna be hard to squeeze it in there. I'll have to make this small so you guys can see it. There we go. That should be okay. No, still not. But yeah, I'm on an ultra wide 34-inch monitor, so I'm trying to make this small enough so you guys can actually see it. There you go. All right. So yeah. If y'all need a website done, let us know. We can build it for you in 48 hours if you really need it. Send you the log and everything, and we'll implement payment processing. You can see our services. If you want to check that out, I'll post the link. Anybody needs a website done, like a professional site. Like I said, I've been doing web design for close to 20 years. Since I was about 12 years old, I made a Legend of Zelda website as a 12-year-old that had like walkthroughs on it for the Ocarina of Time. I'm a super nerd, so don't judge me. But yeah, you need a website done, we got you. Let us know. I'll post this link. You can check it out. All right, now back to everything else. Let me see. There we go. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Oh wait, let me put this up. There we go. What's up, Hamad? What's up, brother? But yeah, this ultra wide monitor makes it hard to show everything I want to show. There you go. I don't know if I'm in trade anymore though. We'll see. Do I see any reason that markets go up? If the coronavirus numbers start to go down, markets will certainly rise. If the coronavirus, it depends on how long these issues linger. But if the coronavirus statistics go down, like the number of cases overall are going down, the markets are going to rise. If this lingers for a long time and the numbers continue to go up, I think the market will probably drop still. Thanks, Junior. Thanks, bro. But yeah, like I said, I'm at home. I don't have much to do. If you're home and you need a website done, like I said, man, that site, we'll make that thing in 48 hours, send you the login so you can mess with it, give you a sign-up list, implement business processing payments through PayPal or Stripe. You know, I can really implement the APIs for either one if y'all like that, if y'all need that done. You know, we'll give you 8 pages. I'll even write the content for you since you know I'm a creative writer as well. So, you know, I kind of do it all if y'all need it done. Right now I'm up $110. Life. What's up, Adderley? I'm good, man. I'm looking to see if I want to trade anything else. I just don't know if I want to. Market pulling back some. MU still pushing up. Probably done. Yeah, that's my P&L for the guys. The what? I just logged in. Would you explain how the Avender account works, please? There's no Avender account. That's just the business. It's called Avender Media. Yeah, it's just a website development company. If you need a website fast, is really what we're gonna do. You know, for like $700 or less, we'll make you a decent-sized 8-page or less website in 48 hours, in 2 days. Set, ready to go. Can index the site on search engines for you if you need it. Can do, like I said, can add PayPal payment processing to your site if it's an online store if you need it. Yeah, and basically build you a website, like a legit mobile-friendly, responsive website in 48 hours. I don't know. I'm still looking. I'm not going to close it down quite yet. I'm still kind of watching. I'm going to see if the market breaks another high and what happens to AMD on that if we get it. Hey, man, my beard is still in full effect, brother. My beard is still in full effect, man. Yeah, I'm a big internet nerd. Junior, you know. The good thing about being a nerd when you're younger is that when you get older, it becomes very profitable to be nerdy, you know? And so, like, that's the benefit, you know? Like, you might make fun of nerds when they're, like, young, but the reality is they become super profitable when they get older, you know? And so, it is what it is. It's the way of life, I guess, you know? Alright, here's the market pushing up some. We'll see what we get. I'm gonna take a small size if I get in any more. Maybe like 200 shares. We need to show some strength here, but last trade's gonna be small size. Oh, you're talking about the trading account for beginners? Yeah, that is that's the intro package on TradeNet and Tefs. And the way that works is the base package is $3.99. It's an educational package, so like it comes with a course, a demo account, access to a chat room, access to their chat room, and then once you're approved, they send you your login for your funded account, and the base package is $399. The funded account for that one is a $14,000 account, and it operates like a prop firm. So you're essentially a contractor for them, and you're allowed to day trade their account. And there's a profit split of 70-30. So if you make $1,000 net in that $14,000 account, basically if you bring it up to 15K, you get to keep 70% of that. So you get to keep 700, they get to keep 300, and then there's a $700 max loss. But again, for $399, you're getting a ton of buying power. You're almost getting twice as much to lose because you're getting a $700 max loss for $399. And then, you know, you can actively day trade with no PDT rule, and you can short on those accounts. And so in my opinion, it's a really cheap way for a new trader to get started, gain that experience, and it just makes sense in my opinion. And so yeah, there's the link if you want to check it out. John, do you have a full-time job besides day trading, Amazon, and web development? I'm a real estate agent. To be honest, I don't sell that many houses though. Only if like I know somebody that needs a house. You know what I mean? I'll be their realtor and stuff. But I have Amazon businesses. I'm a real estate agent. I trade. I do this YouTube, and I do freelance web development work. Here's the SPY breaking the high of the day. We'll see. I don't trust this move. It's a little bit too extended. I'm gonna wait and see if it holds support here at this $0.50 and then breaks. I like that a little bit better because then I can essentially treat that 259.50 level as my risk. Alright, I'm in with 200 shares. Gonna be very tight with this. See if we get a high of the day break in the market, and then just jump out of this real quick. Alright, not looking great for me. There's 31s. I just need the SPY to break the high here, and it might not. If it gets rejected, I'm gonna be prepared to just exit really, really quick on AMD. I'm not liking this action here. I'm gonna get out there. Up 100 on the day. I didn't like this pullback. Kept that one very small though. But yeah, probably gonna hang it up for the day, guys, unless the market kind of bounces here, which it might. Just not enough to really hold for AMD. Maybe CGC, if it breaks highs, will do me better. You spam in the chat, you get banned. Hey, nice, Michael. Congrats, brother. Nice work, dude. Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's out. Yeah, I'm gonna be done for the day. $100 bill day. I'll take that. You know, small day. We'll see what we get. You know, if I trade anymore, I'll post it. But I've liked the fact that I haven't been trading off stream that much. That way, you guys can kind of actually see what I do every day. So, been a really great few days, man. I don't think I've lost in at least 7 days. Probably a little bit more. So not a bad day. I'll take my wins, and you know, like I said, I'm watching the market here. I kind of want to jump back in AMD. If I do, maybe I'm going to do 100 shares. Just in case AMD finds support. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, guys, like I said, y'all need a website done. I'll post this link here. You can check it out. If you need a website made, like I said, it's all inclusive. So, you know, for $400 or for $700, you get a custom URL. So you get to tell me what kind of URL you want. You get a professional website designed with 8 pages or less. You get payment processing. You get everything included in that. And so I think it's a pretty solid deal. Y'all want to check it out. Y'all need a website done. go check out my site. And yeah, I'm gonna hang it up for the day, guys. Good luck. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. $100 bill day, I'll take it. And like I said, oh, you want to use the same scanners that we use, which are super legit, really customizable. You know, actually, I'll end it here. Like, this was my first red trade after like 5 green trades, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. The green streak is over for the day. The intraday green streak is over. Yeah, most of the time I'll trade the same stocks. But yeah, y'all want to use the same scanners that we do. Check them out. Both of these are really good helps to our channel. Man. AMD is... I'm starting to want to get into it. But yeah, there's the link. You can use promo code BT15, get 15% off of the scanners. Super legit, super customizable. You can kind of build scans around different strategies you have, and it really allows you to build different plans in the market. So if you like to scalp like me, you could certainly build a scanner, and I might actually do that tonight. I'll build a scanner, so watch the stream tomorrow. I'll try to build one. But yeah, there's the link if you want to check it out. For trade ideas. Good luck in the markets, guys. I'll see you guys next time in the market. Not a bad day. Another green day in the books. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, guys.